This Anderson camshaft's a lot more choppier than I had expected, which is a good thing. Okay, so we're gonna load up on a Wednesday. We weren't gonna race today, but I decided to get a little bit of data on my suspension with my car, trying to take a little bit of travel out of it, two-step changes that we've had, and make the car a little bit quicker on ET. So we're headed back out to Thompson, Finley Motorsports Park with the white car. We're getting ready to put some fuel in it, make some more adjustments to it, get the car warmed up a little bit, get it loaded back up on the trailer. Now I've been doing a lot of racing videos, but it's the end of the year and we finally got our shit off the jack stands, and I'd like to shake it down a little bit more and see how fast we go. So if you do enjoy the racing on the channel, stick around. We got a couple of laps we got to make in the white car. Should be pretty quick tonight. We'll see. So let's just get right into the racing. Main objective tonight, get some data on the 60-foot. We are going to run the first run out in the 8th mile, and we're going to make some drastic changes to some of the suspension stuff to see if we can pick up some ET. October and the fall weather is usually good for a good PR night, but we're not really looking for that. We're trying to get this thing to leave hard like it used to and make adjustments for ET. All right, here we go, baby. That was a pretty good launch, pretty good 8th mile, went straight. Definitely felt a bounce at the beginning. There's some adjustments that need to be made. Not bad, not bad. How we doing? Okay, so that was a pretty good pass. We almost repeated exactly what we did at Dragway 42 on the two-step. Except the two-step had a little less 60 foot in it, which tells me that I can go faster if I can get that two-step to actually work in this car. Motor got like 190, but that ain't nothing I'm worried about. I think we'll be all right tonight. I'm just making I'm gonna make another hit, make another shock adjustment so I can get ready for this weekend. We got the plates and 28s this weekend. We're gonna be racing in the gear bangers class. Pretty sure I can leave on two-step or foot pedal depending on how much power I put into it. But you know, we've been racing on like foot pedal for a number of years, and what I mean by that is I get my turbo to spool up, and leave with just my foot and my clutch. Okay, let me give you a quick idea of what I'm talking about. I can spool this turbo literally with my foot. I can leave on my foot without a tamer, without a two-step, and cut low 130s, mid 120s, 60 foots, which is really good, especially in 8th mile. So we've never really messed with it, knowing that we were leaving a little bit on the table by not having a bigger turbo in it. Later on in the night, I was loading the car into the trailer, and you can hear really well how quick that turbo spools and why I run the combo like this. It's going to be pretty fun this weekend. It's Bill Hoskinson's Old Man Garage and Street Racing Channel's event, and it's going to be a really good time. I represent you guys here in the channel, and appreciate you guys. We're going to make another hit. Not really a long video I got going on. We're just shaking it down one more time. Right here in the ticket, you can see ran a 129 60 foot, ran a 586 at 119. When I say I don't have a whole lot of boost and I don't have a whole lot of timing in it, you can see it right here in the picture as well. We don't have a whole lot going on, so. I'm happy with that. We got to focus on the coupe this end of this year. If I can get this car to stay straight and stay right, I'll be happy with it for 2025 and just come out and race it once in a while. We got one more pass to make, and got the data we need. So we lined up for our second pass, and just as we got into the water box, started raining a little bit, but not enough to shut the track down. So after a couple of minutes, they allowed me to run a 60 foot, and we made some pretty drastic changes back in the pits, added a bunch of rebound and compression to the back, and added some tire pressure to get rid of that bounce at the beginning that happened in the first pass, if you noticed. So we're only going about 200 feet here, but we're gonna get the data that we need. Yep. We'll go about 100 feet. Yep. As soon as I get in a second, I'll let out. Thanks. that seemed like it stuck really good and it didn't bounce. So we're headed in the right direction.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pack up for the night. I'm usually like the last guy to ever leave the track, 'cause I got data I look through, and you know, if I don't do it right now, then I'm probably not gonna get it done. But real happy with the way it's performing. You know, it's competitive again, competitive enough to say the least. But I'm happy with the way it's running. Added some air pressure, made a world of difference. Added a whole pound, went to like 13 cold because it was cold. And then I added a bunch of comp and a bunch of rebound in the back to get rid of that stupid bounce. I just don't think I think I'm shocking the rear end so much with as much travel as I have that it's just, you know, hey, let's just start taking the travel out of it and see what it does. And that's kind of what I did. I just threw shit at the wall and picked up 200s on the freaking 60 foot, which is absolutely crazy. So small tire, stick shift, H pattern car, true street car. So I'm pretty sure that passed. If I was able to go through it, I probably would have been tickling the 70s at 120. So again, 15 degrees, 14 pounds of boost, just under 15. Got quite a bit of room we can put into it, but I'm happy with the way it's performing. And like next year with the coupe, I got to get it to go A to B like this before we can put any sort of power to it. So we're going to take it to Cincy this weekend with the plates and 28s event, and we're going to give it our best. All right, so we had a pretty good night. I just wanted to update you guys on the progress with the white car. It's been a year-long struggle in 2024 to do exactly what it did last night. It hasn't 60-footed like that in over a year. Got one more leg of the video here that we're gonna do. We're gonna get the car up on the lift, and we have to nut bolt check it. Cousin Paul's gonna bring us on into the shop. We'll get it up on the lift. We got pretty close with the 60 foot and what we wanted to do with it. Had a lot of changes this year. I had none but fun in this car. The last 4 passes we've been into the 5s, and that's where this car needs to be. It's never gonna be the fastest car at the track, but we're gonna have damn fun with it and stick shift. There's some ET to be gained from our travel. So that's one thing we're going to try to perfect with this car is we're going to start locking the front down. Instead of having 7 inches of travel, we're going to actually make it adjustable. I'm just happy to have the car off the jack stands, out there making laps at the track and doing pretty well. All right, guys, I'm always trying to keep you pretty motivated here on the channel, and you guys motivated me to bring you content. I wasn't going to make a video today, but I thought it would be a decent video to show you a little more progress of what we're doing here with a white car. Definitely off the jack stands, definitely headed in the right direction. If you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. Check out that join button below. All of my channel members, I appreciate you guys. Get exclusive content to the channel. Got some merch at neomustangs.com, some hats, some shirts, got some cool designs going on. But outside of that, I just appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next video this weekend.